across to the right. Some of them finding their grid positions.
I think some of them got, it's kind of like they absolutely need the aid of the adult just to point out where they're supposed to be.
Yes, yeah, they do.
It's very good view of the treaded tyres, you can see there. 67 is trolling to the front, but I can't see it. Oh, there's his space.
67 is starting on row 3
yeah,
in the 6th spot. That's Henry Hills. And the thing is, with them only being, what did I say, 83 kilograms, they're easy to slot into place if they're out of place. So it's a light sequence to start the Bambinos. The MightE Bambinos final gets off. It's a podium position. What is up for grabs here? 3 steps of the podium. And it's the number 32 of Ralph Martin.
Yep.
Getting off into the lead.
Martin from West, from Tandy from Smith. That's pretty much as it says, but I was watching around the first corner.
The 2 green liveried carts and the bright green helmet of Ollie West slots in behind. That's Felix Tandy.
Giving it some early
showing
on.
The family genes there, I think, with a little bit
nibbly, but is that Ralph has got in the lead? I think it is. He's managed to have a bit of a gap going through increments, but immediately that's closed down by Ollie West. Ollie West has the green helmet. Ralph Martin has the black helmet, because apart from that, the colours of the carts are pretty similar. Tandy is in the sort of beige and blue machine, and he's under quite intense pressure. From Heath Smith, and they've already broken away into 1, 2, and then 3, 4.
Yeah, Tandy looks over his shoulder. It's Heath Smith coming back at him, because Heath Smith started ahead of him on the grid, and Heath Smith, great move into the boot to get ahead of Felix Tandy. It's all a massive learning curve, of course. Felix there, that cart there with the gold wheels, the number 28, as a lot of these drivers are in their first ever race weekends. And the leader very much in control now. Ralph Martin, Ollie West in second, out onto the straight towards Christmas corner. Whereas behind for third, we are 3 wide in the Christmas corner.
Up the inside again, didn't quite make it, but the first 2 have got away. And then 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th are having a bit of a scrap. Mostly 3rd and 4th. Mostly we say Heath Smith and Felix Tandy are providing entertainment. But joining that party now is Henry Hales.
Yeah, Henry Hales. These 2 tripping over one another, Heath Smith and Felix Tandy. They're allowing Henry in on the party a little bit, aren't they? There they go, in towards Chapman's now, down through the left-hander and across the curb on the exit, which sort of kinks to the right. And then on the very short back straight here, heading towards the paddock and towards the boot. If Felix is not careful, he's going to have Henry Hales for company. Yeah. Through the final turn then, it's 2 laps completed. Ralph Martin leads, Ollie West second. Heath Smith third, Tandy, Hills, Harper, Woodall. Oates Jr. right up to 8th ahead of Michalski. Ava Garrett rounds off the top 10, and I think we've got Jensen James Williams dropping down the order somewhat.
Battle for third. Tandy's going to get it back again, and he has. So there's a little bit kind of what I love is I don't know whether it's a level of they're looking at the other cart because they don't know where it is, or they're just trying to intimidate each other. I'm not quite sure.
6-year-olds intimidating one another. What are we seeing?
It's a very feral place. The playground's a very feral place. It's just what's happened is the playground has moved to the racetrack.
Wow.
First 2 right, so 3rd and 4th right together. First 2 got a little bit of a gap, but this is the battle. It's the Tandy Smith battle.
And is that who? That's the leaders. So there's the leaders, Ralph Martin, Ollie West. And they will go through underneath us. Let's see who pops out. It's Felix Tandy, still hanging on to that 3rd place. Now this 2-card battle is almost a 5-card battle, isn't it?
It is, yeah. We're getting joined up by who are the next 3 to join? It's the Woodall, Wright and Maximilian Michaels who joined in with this massive leap of cadet. And now he's popping out again. So Heath Smith said, well, you got me last time up the hill. I'll get you this time. And Tandy looking to his right can see, and he sweeps across now, dragging that 3rd cart behind him. I think it's Jack Harper. He's looking to perhaps get into it, because don't forget they are fighting for the last place on the podiums. They get to stand on the podium if they win this one. Though there's the first 2 again.
But a change of lead.
Have we?
Ollie West ahead of Ralph Martin. It's the green helmet ahead of the black helmet. And we thought that was settled, didn't we? That's where we're focusing on 3rd place. That was where the action was
back again.
Yeah, he looks across. They are intimidating one another, aren't they? They're trying to, at least. So Ralph Martin looks across at Ollie West, but Ollie West says, I'm just going to ignore you because I've got the lead. And he will show at the front of this field coming through to complete 4 laps and heading towards, we're almost at half a minute
Martin
away from
now
half
looking to get up
distance.
the inside and go into oblivion. It's going to work. He's done it. He's done it before, actually. And they're leaning on each other. Oof. What happened at the exit of that one? Because they're facing the wrong way. They've cost each other a huge amount of time and no change in position. West stays ahead, but that was a little bit on the aggressive side. There may need to be a conversation about racing etiquette between these 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds.
I'm surprised they came out of that corner
facing
in
the right
positions.
way.
Yeah, I thought that was...
Roughy Tufty. There he goes again.
Down the inside into Ashby this time.
Got him.
Ralph Martin back into the lead. Ollie West slots in behind. Heath Smith is now in third there. Last time by, not quite sure what's happening in third place, as this riveting battle for the overall honours is the one where we're going to stick with. Now then, Ralph Martin has had a bit of a wake-up, hasn't he? Ollie West, he did not expect Ollie West to come by. The black helmet of Ralph Martin leading the way around from the bright green helmet of Ollie West now. So it'll be a change of lead across the line, out of the boot.
Plenty of time to go. This is also a 10-minute final, so a long time for these drivers to concentrate.
I suppose that is the challenge, isn't it? Getting a 6-year-old to concentrate for more than 3 minutes is a bit of a chore.
3 seconds.
Yeah, 10 minutes and 1 lap are these races. Lots to be thinking about, though. And are we going to see a challenge now?
Big gain. Is he going to pop out? Nope. He's just going
No, because it's flat out through there.
Sit in the slipstream.
It's virtually flat out in a Bambino through there. And equally
got
so.
hit.
When I say Bambino, these are electric-powered Bambinos, remember. But there's no difference lap time-wise to the petrol-engine karts that we saw out earlier.
Not much difference weight-wise either, because obviously with drivers, so I think they weigh the same as cadets as well. Petrol cadets.
Bambinos, you mean?
Bambino.
You could confuse us, Nick.
Bambinos. I've confused myself, which is more important.
We're inside of, well, we're almost inside of 3.5 minutes left. So if Ollie West can challenge again, I'm not quite sure, well, Ralph Martin will be happy with that. Looks over his shoulder, checks where Ollie is. And with plenty of time, isn't there? There's plenty of time.
I think it's 4 laps.
And there's plenty of time for that black rain cloud to drop its load as
don't
well.
Say that.
Oh, that doesn't look very ominous.
No.
Just off camera there, just outside of our windows when I've seen that.
Not getting involved in
so
the race today.
He's the race to Christmas. Christmas corner, the right-hander, almost a hairpin, but it's very fast in these electric Bambinos, the MightE Bambinos, and a delight to watch the very close racing that they produce into Ashby. They're together, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Now back marker time. 69 of Kai Ergensoy is just in there, out of vision now, catching up quickly. Kai on the inside. Now, is he going to be able to will he know they're there? Will he ease? He has. He's eased off, and one gets past. Hard stare, and the second gets past as well. And Ollie West is no nearer, but no further than he was a lap ago. And so he now really needs to work out, is there a place where he can get past Ralph Martin? Heath Smith is about half a second ahead of Felix Tandy at the end of the last lap. I'll get scored in a second again.
Again, karts liveried, I think they're both with MP as they race towards Christmas again. And I've got to say, Ollie West in the green helmet in second place. Looks like he could pounce literally at any second there. We thought it was kind of settled. Ollie West proved us wrong. Mm. And he looks ready to maybe, all it'll take is Ralph Martin to maybe, go too deep into a corner, slide a bit wide. Ollie West's there, following in his wheel tracks and looking very, very racy indeed. We've got inside of 2 minutes now remaining. So we've got plenty of opportunity for things to develop towards the checkered flag for this MightE Bambino final. And these two have been pretty much the class of the field on these electric karts. It'll be 8 laps completed this time by.
They're going to get 2 more, aren't they? Because they're doing 104, so they're going to get 2 more.
Heath Smith
they might get 3 more, actually.
Heath Smith and Felix Tandy are absolutely together, by the way, as equally together as what we're seeing these two. 81 thousandths, and Felix Tandy into third. So they are swapping positions. And there is Ollie West just taunting us, wasn't he? Taunting us with the just poking his nose.
Tandy actually got past Heath Smith. They're swapping every other lap.
Yeah, amazing. Great battle for third. However, this is for the top step of the podium. And we've seen Ollie West can get by Ralph Martin. Ralph Martin thinking about defending now, isn't he? Now then, he's got 30 seconds to get round.
He's got a bigger gap than he's had before. And he was thinking about descending, but actually he had a bigger gap than he had before. Well, they're going to get round in 30 seconds. They're going to get 2 more.
They are. 2 more laps. Felix Tandy ahead in third last time we looked.
We'll have a look through the static camera. We'll let them flow through the static camera and see what happens on after these two go by. There'll be a bit of a wait. And you'll see in the background the Tandy-Smith battle. It's a long way, 7 seconds. Look at that. There we go. I think that is Tandy leading. Yeah. And then you've got 4 karts in close proximity, battling over third, fourth, fifth and sixth. Back to our leaders. And that's pull this second battle up the hill.
That 4-kart battle for second, third, fourth.
That was the 18 kart waving with Heath Smith. Tandy's still leading this one, but there's certainly a battle with fourth. 67 leading that moment with Henry Hales. He's obviously got Heath Smith during that actual last couple of corners.
And if these continue to battle around and swap positions behind Felix Tandy, that's going to play into Tandy's hand. And it's going to allow Tandy a bit of a breather. However, that's not quite happening yet. And I think that's the 67 of Henry Hales who's come up behind him now. Is that the 67 behind? Looking like he's going to go down the inside of the boot.
Oh.
No, Tandy. Last of the late breakers and a change for that position behind Tandy. As the leaders come across the line, this
last lap.
Still the same. Last lap board shows. Let's see who it is then. It's Felix Tandy in third who crosses the line now. Heath Smith back up to fourth. Junior Wright it is in fifth. And Henry Hales drops to sixth. Through Inkermans then for the final time for our 2 MightE Bambinos. Time is running out for Ollie West to challenge, as we've got Ralph Martin there. Ralph in the black helmet. The bright green helmet of Ollie West is the chasing kart now. He has felt what it's like to lead. He led a lap, didn't he? And then we had Ralph Martin coming back. Ralph starting from the pole position and onto the back straight towards the boot for the final time then. And it looks like it's settled.
Yeah.
Unless we see a massive mistake from Ralph Martin. It's going to be Ralph Martin who we will see on that top step of the podium as the checkered flag flies for the first round of the Kart Championship for MightE Bambinos.
Well done, Ralph.
Ralph Martin takes it.
Yeah, I mean, he had a good battle there with Ollie West, but Ollie had a couple of laps in the position. Felix Tandy very happy with his podium position, as was fifth place man Henry Hales, who got a position in the last lap. So Martin and West, certainly the class of the field during this first meeting. There's a lot to learn for everybody involved, but good racing from both those drivers.
All the time. Let's have a rundown of the top 10. Then Ralph Martin, we will see on the top step of the podium this afternoon or later on this evening. Ralph Martin takes the win. Ollie West second. Felix Tandy, a very fine debut podium. Ollie West on the novice plate as well, by the way. Heath Smith also on the novice plate, as the majority of these runners are, will take fourth. Fifth is Henry Hales. Sixth is Junior Wright. Jack Harper was seventh. Eighth is Etienne Gardner. Oliver Woodhall takes ninth, and rounding off the top 10 was Maximilian Mikalski.